No one has struggled more with getting clients for their vacation rental cleaning business than I have. So today I'm going to give you 4 ways to get more clients for your vacation rental cleaning business. Hi everyone, my name is Davis. I'm the founder of Turn Vacation Rental Cleaning. We are an Airbnb specific cleaning business that serves 140 units in Chicago, Illinois, and Austin, Texas, and we do a little bit over 7 figures of revenue a year. And these are the strategies that I've employed to get more clients. So the first note that I want to make is that you should not be reaching out to people on Airbnb directly. I know a lot of cleaning companies do this. It's the easiest path to reach potential hosts, but you can get banned by Airbnb and they really don't like it. Also, it can piss off hosts. So it's an extremely risky strategy. I don't recommend doing that. So the strategies I'm going to go over today involve going outside of the Airbnb platform. So the first solution is to reach out to property managers in your city. So what I recommend doing is going to Google and searching Airbnb property managers and then input your city. And you can put together a list of probably 10 to 15, depending on how big your city is, 10 to 15 different potential customers. Go to their website, find their contact information, and put that on an Excel spreadsheet. Then what you're going to want to do is reach out to the founder, or maybe if they're like really large, a director of operations or their ops manager or somebody like that, and just let them know like, hey, I think I've done my research on you. I think you're a good fit. I'd love to schedule some time to learn more about your needs. Even if they're not interested, you're going to be on the radar for the future. And if something happens with their current cleaning crew, you may still be an option. All right, so here's an example. Let's go to Airbnb property managers Phoenix and see what comes up. All right, the CT brothers, that's our first result. Let's click here, and then we're gonna go over to about to find the owners. All right, looks like these guys are the owners. If I just Google Arizona, I hope I spelled that right. Trefree, Arizona. Yeah, it'll come up with this LinkedIn. This is where you could like send him a message on LinkedIn, or you could probably find his email here. So, and let's go back. There are a bunch of other, there's so many different managers here. You can just create a list and then reach out to them. Make sure that the messages that you're going to be sending are going to be personalized. Otherwise, you're not going to be getting a response. But this is a process that works if you're deliberate about it and you send personalized sales messages. The second thing you should be doing is going into Facebook groups. And a lot of times those people the hosts in the groups will be asking for referrals. What you don't want to do is spam the group with your ads and, advertise yourself. What you want to do is get some of your existing clients and have them recommend you to other hosts in those groups when somebody is asking for referrals. So a lot of times somebody will say like, hey, I'm looking for a cleaning recommendation. And then when you see that, you can, if you have a good relationship with a client, you do a good job for them. You can ask your client to recommend your service to the person who's asking for a recommendation. Not only will you probably get a meeting with the person who's looking for a recommendation, but other hosts who are looking at that post and possibly looking for cleaners themselves are also going to see that and potentially will reach out to you. I've gotten a whole lot of business using this route, and it's not just from the people who are asking referrals. It's other people who saw our customer comment us on the post, and then they reached out looking for a quote. The third method I recommend is focus on improving your search rankings on Google, specifically for the search terms like Airbnb cleaning city. If you can rank high, eventually you're going to get a lot of people, assuming your city is like a large enough market, you're going to get a lot of people reaching out just on Google. So focus on SEO. That's kind of a long-term game. I highly recommend increasing your search rankings. And the fourth method is referrals. The way we go about this is we ask our existing customers if they know anybody who's looking for a cleaner for their Airbnb. We offer a $250 referral bonus to the existing customer if the referred customer works with us for at least 10 cleanings. A lot of times they would refer you anyway, but that bonus helps motivate them to refer that person. And it also makes them feel like they're getting rewarded for doing something that they would do anyway. My last piece of advice here is do not use Turno under any circumstances. Turno, in case you're not familiar with it, it's a marketplace where cleaners and hosts can find each other. Because they're worried about people going off of Turno, they have a blind system where basically the only thing that you can see about the cleaner or the customer is price. And so Turno ends up being a place where you get customers who are looking for the lowest price. And then also on the flip side, you get cleaners who are willing to work for a very low price. Very hard for you to differentiate on quality, reliability, and consistency. One final thing, I actually work with other vacation rental cleaning business owners to help them scale up to 7 figures in revenue and beyond. If you're looking for guidance or you just want to know, what are some of the common pitfalls or issues that people run into as they're scaling up their businesses, feel free to reach out to me at my website, davismarkland.com, and set up an intro call. I'd love to learn a little bit more about your business and see what your goals are. Thanks so much for watching.